With the Daytona 500 just weeks away, NASCAR starts the 2024 season this weekend with the non-points paying Busch Clash at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. Well, let's take a look at what's new for the 2024 NASCAR season. NASCAR officials have made changes to qualifying procedures. The teams will continue to be put into two groups, and the fastest five from each will advance to a shot at the pole in the first 10 starting position. This year, the cars that do not advance from Group A will make up the outside row, and Group B will determine the inside starting row. For super speedways, there will be no groups during qualifying, but 2 rounds, and the quickest 10 will advance to the second round, and the fastest time in that round will take pole and determine the top 10 positions. Wet weather tires will be back again for the 2024 season at all road courses and tracks 1 mile in length and shorter, excluding the high banks of Bristol and Dover Motor Speedways. This year, the only mandates on ovals are defoggers, wipers, lights, and on road courses, rear tire flaps. After Ryan Pierce's dramatic accident at Daytona last year, track officials have removed a portion of grass and replaced it with pavement. Track officials reviewed the aftermath of the accident and determined that grass indeed had a negative impact on the car, creating lift and grabbing the vehicle as it was rolling upside down. After this year's Daytona 500, the remaining stretch on the backstretch will be paved all the way to the middle of Turn 3. Cup Series teams will now have the option for lighted LED signage attached to the pit boxes, offering another showcase spot for sponsorship placement. Cup Series Director Brad Morgan said that rules and guidelines about the signboards are expected to be made final next week, but that the expected measurement is 42 inches tall by the width of the pit box. Competition officials will also mandate dimmer switches and require that the display not change or move during green flag racing. Stage breaks will return this year to road course tracks. In 2023, NASCAR officials tried cutting the stage breaks at Watkins Glen and the Indianapolis road course races in hopes that it would add a strategic element. But after 1 caution races at both events, officials have decided to bring back the cautions after the stage breaks. Xfinity and truck teams pit crews will now move to a smaller fuel can starting this season. The previous cans held 11 gallons of fuel, but now it will be 9, and that will reduce the weight by 15 to 16 pounds. NASCAR officials made the change so teams will be able to have a less specialized athlete to fuel the vehicles. Another change for the Xfinity Series, teams will have a limit on the backup cars for each race. 1 and 2 car teams are allowed to have 1 reserve car at each event, and the car can be fully prepared. 3 and 4 car teams may have 2 backup cars, 1 fully prepared, but only 1 engine between the 2 cars. Backup cars will also not be fully wrapped. Each team must designate a solid color for the reserve car at the start of the season. Decals will be added if the backup car is needed. Thanks for watching. Subscribe today for more NASCAR content. Visit our website today at citizentribune.com or click the link below.